students and welcome back to the online classes of English language of 6th standard. So students, I hope that you have completed the first part of the pronoun and today we are going to learn the second part of the pronouns and the second part of the pronoun is very interesting. So we are just going to start the second part of the pronouns, that is personal pronouns, gender and case. So first of all, I welcome you with a big heart to our online classes of 6th standard. And now students, we are going to study the topic personal pronouns, gender and case. So why these things are called the personal pronouns? Because they stand for the three persons. Personal pronouns. You will say, ma'am, what is the meaning of personal pronouns? Personal pronouns are the words stand for the three persons. Now, which are the three persons that we are going to see now? So, just wait and watch. So student, you have to watch carefully whatever I am writing on the whiteboard. Okay? Students, you have to keep in mind that personal pronouns, they can be used as a singular or they can be used as the plural. Okay? So, first we are going to study personal pronouns of numbers. Okay? So, this is the table. So, this is about the first person. First person. In singular, we use I, me, mine. And in plural, if we want to use the plural, personal pronouns in plural, we will use we, us and ours. So this is all about the first person. And the second person, singular, we use you, yours. And in plural also, same thing we use you and yours. Okay. In third person, we use he, him, his, she, her, hers and it in singular. Whereas in plural, we use they, them and theirs. Okay. So these are the three persons which I have mentioned to you. Okay. So have you understood which are the three persons? Personal pronouns, they are so called because they refer to the three persons. And which are the three persons? First person, second person and third person. And I have explained it to you in singular as well as in plural. So you don't have to write down in your notebook because it is given in your textbook. Okay? On page number. Friends, you also have to keep in mind that the first person refer to the person you are speaking. Okay? It refers to the person you are speaking about. Okay? And in the second person, it refers to the person you spoken to. Okay? So students, always keep in mind that the first person refers to the person or persons speaking, to whom we are speaking about. Okay? And the second person refers to the person spoken to. And third person refers to the person spoken of. Okay? So always keep in mind about these three persons. Okay? Now this is all about the numbers. Now we are going to study about the gender. So let first tell me that have you understood this? First person and second person, third person, singular and plural. What we are using in singular and what we are using in plural. Have you understood? So let's move further. Gender. Okay? Now students, you will understand it better with the help of these diagrams. Okay? Now see here I have made one diagram and in that I have mentioned it as the first person. Okay? And the first person is speaking here I am hungry. Are you hungry? Huh? I am hungry. Are you hungry? So the first person is speaking here. I am hungry. Are you hungry? To the this person is speaking to this person. Okay. Another person, and that is the second person, and the second person is saying that, or second person is the person spoken to. Means the first person is speaking with the second person, and to whom the first person is speaking is known as the second person. Okay. In the first person, the person is saying, I am hungry. Are you hungry? And this person is speaking to the second person, another person, and that another person is known as the second person. And that second person is saying that, I am not hungry. He is hungry. He is hungry means this third person is hungry. The third person is the person spoken about. Next, we are going to study about the gender. Okay. So, for I, me, mine, we, us, ours, you, yours, all these pronouns, personal pronouns, we are using for masculine and feminine. Okay. So, both these personal pronouns we are using for masculine as well as feminine. Okay. Now, here, second, he, him, his. All these personal pronouns we are using for masculine. Okay. Then she, her, hers we are using for feminine. And it we are using for, it is the neuter gender. It is neuter gender, but we also use it for small children. You may have noticed that we are using it for the small children and also for the animals. And next is they, theirs, and this we are using for all genders. So have you understood this? Okay. Now student, the third type is about the case. Now see carefully. I, we, you, he, she, it, they. All these are used as a subject. They are used as the subject in the nominative case. Now see, what is the meaning of nominative case? In grammatical case, it is used for the subject of the verb. So all these are used as the subject of the verb. Okay. So for example, I respect the teachers, and in this sentence I is underlined because it is used as the subject. I is the subject here. Okay. I respect the teachers. So the personal pronoun here is I, and it is in the nominative case, means it plays the role of the subject here. Okay. Same as she respect her parents. She respect her parents. She is the subject of the sentence. So have you understood? So these all are for the used as the subject in the nominative case. Okay. Now see second, me, us, you, him, her, it, them. All these are the pronouns, the personal pronouns used as the object in the sentence, and it is known as the accusative case. Okay. So example of this: me, us, you, him, her, it, them. Example is, my parents love me. From all above this, we have used here me. My parents love me. So me is the object of the sentence. Okay. So another example is, his parents love him. Okay. His parents love him. So him is the object of the sentence. So we have underlined it. Have you understood? Now third is mine, ours, yours, his, her. It is used as to show possession. Possession means belongingness. We are using it to show the possession in the possessive case. So how? For example, this file is mine. So the underline is given to mine. It is not anyone else, but it is mine. So mine shows the possessiveness. Okay. So another example of this is these files are ours. Not anyone else, but these files are ours. So in this way, we can use the the personal pronouns about the gender and the case. So I hope that you have understood this. Now we are going to see the examples of see this exercise given below the lesson. Question number A. Fill in the blanks with I, we, me, us, mine and ours. Okay. So the first sentence is you have to give me the answers of this question. Okay. The first sentence is dash dash light tea in the evening. So what is the answer? Yes. Answer is I. You have to write down these answers in your textbook. Okay. And you have to take picture of that exercise and you have to send me to my WhatsApp number. Okay. Have you understood? So the first sentence, I like tea in the evening. So second sentence, John helped dash dash to complete the assignment. What will be the answer? John helped me. John helped me to complete the assignment. Third sentence is, I won a motorbike in a lucky draw. Okay. The vehicle is now, what will be the answer? Mine. M-I-N-E, mine. Okay. Next one. Dash dash went home with Govind. From above all options you have to choose one answer. So what will be the answer? Dash dash went home with Govind. So answer is we. We went home with Govind. Next is Anthony drove dash dash to the India gate. So what will be the answer? Anthony drove me. Okay. Anthony drove me to the India. Now sixth number sentence is we would like to have a space which is completely dash dash. Okay. We would like to have a space which is completely, what will be the answer? Ours. Okay, and you have to underline this. Dash dash like to jog in the morning hours. So here dash dash like to jog in the morning hours. From this above option you have to choose the answer. So I am writing here I. I like to jog in the morning hours. And last one is we would like to meet Shirin. She is a close friend of, what will come here? Ours. Okay. So in this way we have completed our lesson personal pronouns, gender and case. And I hope that you have understood it very well. Okay. Now students, you have to solve exercise number, question number B and question number D. That is for you. And once again I want to tell you that when you will solve this question, you have to take picture of that and you have to send me to my WhatsApp number. Okay. So here we have finished the lesson and here I just want to take your leave and want to say goodbye now. So once again, stay home and stay safe. Thank you.